This is my first story time. I wanted to do a story time on my piercings. I had got the septum piercing and I got the Christina piercing. Okay, so what made me get the septum piercing is I was going through a lot of drama. It's kind of embarrassing. I'm not gonna go into that story, but basically, it had to do with the bullshit ass guy. But he's out of my life now, thank God. But it was drama going on, and during the process, I just want to get my mind off stuff. And my boyfriend, my current boyfriend now, me and him were talking, and I don't know how the subject of piercing came up. I guess because I had a mirena before. If you can see that right here, I had a mirena twice before, and I loved it. But when I was working, a manager told me I had to get rid of it, even though she had a piercing. Yeah, I think she was hating because my piercing was better than hers. But yeah, so I took it out one day when I was working, and it closed up, and I was like, I'm not getting another one. So I was like, well, I want a nose ring, because I had a nose ring too. You can see the little indent. I had a nose ring too, but that closed up too. So I was like, I always wanted to get a septum, but I don't know why I never did it. So I was like, I'm having a hard time. I just want to do something different. I'm going to get a septum piercing. So on my TikTok, you can actually see the video of me getting a septum piercing. However, once the piercer got into it, I don't know how the fuck, I was recording the whole thing, but then like when she put it in, for some reason I didn't record it, even though that was the purpose of me trying to record the piercing. But I got the before video. I wish I would have recorded it, because so I got it done on Super Bowl Sunday, and it hurted so bad. Like, it hurted to the point when she did the piercing, I kicked her. Like, I kind of jerked, because it hurted so bad, because she had to put it in. But it seemed like she did like it twice. Like, she kind of like put it in and then stuck it in even more. And I literally felt like, I hate to sound nasty, but like meat coming out. So gross. And like, it hurted so bad. It was cute, but it hurted so bad. And then 2 weeks, it was hurting. Then a month, it was hurting. And then 2 months, it was hurting. And I'm like, something's gotta be wrong, because it shouldn't be hurting this bad. I got piercings before. And don't judge me. So during the piercing, the lady, it was two ladies, and it was one lady sitting down, and it was the one that was doing my piercing. And the woman that was sitting down or whatever, she was telling the woman who was doing my piercing what to do, like instructions, like a DIY, like. And I'm like, and I'm already nervous, so I didn't say shit, because I'm like, okay, she gotta be trained a little bit, because I mean, she's doing it on me. And this is like a professional place, and I seen all the reviews online. It was like really good reviews. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna try out. And even though she was getting instructions like step by step, like where to put it at, how to do it, and she grabbing the thing right, and turned out. So fast forward, I was like, I want to get a Christina piercing, because I seen it online, and I seen like people reactions of it or whatever. And I was like, okay. I'm be honest, I actually thought the Christina was the vaginal clitoris hood. I wanted to get that, but I went to a different piercer this time. Thank God. I went to a different piercer, because the one that did my septum piercing, they were closed. And then like the piercer that was in house, he was taking forever to get there. So I was like, I'm gonna find a different piercer to do my Christina. So I found an amazing guy. Oh my God, he was so cool. And he was telling me that the risk of the vaginal clitoris hood, that some people could actually lose feeling. So he did the Christina, and I was so nervous. I feel like I was at a gynecologist. Like, I had to take off my pants. It was somebody across from me getting a tattoo. Like, he had like a little curtain on that, so nobody see my business. But yeah, getting naked in front of a man, having my legs all open, it was a weird ass experience. But he made it so comfortable. Like, it didn't feel that weird. Like, he made it really, really comfortable. Like, he did an amazing job. And like, he stuck it in, and I thought it would hurt. It didn't hurt. Like, I seen a lot of reaction videos of like women like crying and saying it's the worst. It was not. This was worse than that. Like, if you can believe that. But let me tell you why this is worse than that. So I told the new piercer who did my Christina. Okay, matter of fact, let me stop. For all you guys who do not know what a Christina is, a Christina is a piercing on the vagina, but it's not on by the clit. It's by the little mound. I don't know if I'm explaining it right. It's like way above the clit. It's like the little mound, and it's like, yeah, you have to look it up. I'm bad at explaining shit, but yeah, it's really, really pretty. So I told him about this piercing, and he informed me. He looked inside. He was like, I know what's wrong, why it's still hurting. You got keloids in there. And I was like, keloids? I'm like, in my nose? I didn't even know that shit was possible. So he was like, yeah, you got keloids in your nose. He was like, the piercing didn't do it right. She put it in the wrong location. And I'm like, how was she supposed to do it? So if you notice in my other TikTok, the piercing is like a round shape. Like, the piercing I got in my nose right now, that's the kind of piercing they were supposed to put in. It's supposed to be a straight shoot. Like a straight curve, not like a round curve. And they put a round curve in, and that was not supposed to do. That's supposed to be after you heal. But yeah, it was keloids in my nose, and he gave me a trick to put like tea tree oil on it, and it cleared up. So I called the piercer who did the septum piercing, and they like, some people just genetically that happens to. I was like, well, I went to another piercer, and he looked at it, and he said, you guys did it wrong. Well, other piercers are in competition. Well, other piercers are in competition with us. No, you fucking did it wrong. And like, he was like, you come up here and we can see it. But the way he was talking on the phone, I knew he was gonna be on some bullshit. And I didn't want to go up there and he be on that same bullshit and I lose my temper. So I was like, you know what? I'm just not going to ever come to you guys again, because like, this is ridiculous. Like, my boyfriend daughter did her septum piercing by herself, and her shit healed up, and she didn't feel no pain. She did it by herself. She's 16, and I went to a grown ass woman. Yeah, but I mean, it healed up now. Like before, like even if I touched it, it hurted so bad. But now it doesn't hurt that bad. Like, I was able to actually switch it out. Yeah, I was able to actually switch it out, so it doesn't hurt at all. Like, finally, like, it's been like 3 months. They said it was normal, but no, the way I was feeling, like, if I even bumped it, yeah, that shit was, I would probably cry. Like, it was so bad. It hurt so bad. And I had one, and I had two. Yeah. So now, I don't know, I'm on a piercing craze right now. So now I get like migraines. So I'm talking about getting a date in my, excuse me, I gotta do a retwist, but I gotta get the date in my piercings because I get migraines. I've been getting migraines since I was 16. And I've been taking goody powders for it, and I'm just tired of taking medicine to the point that it's not even working anymore. So I am going to take my ass next week to get the day piercing, and I'm going to the same piercer who did my Christina. Like, he's amazing. I wish I had his name. Yeah, because he was amazing. So I'm gonna get those, and I heard those are like the worst the worst piercing that hurts the most. But I'm gonna get them both done because I keep getting these headaches, and I'm tired of taking medicine. I just want to get like a little relief because I kind of don't want to get Botox. So if any of you guys had like the days, tell me how, I might not be pronouncing it right, but tell me you guys' experience on it, because I'm kind of nervous because this is the worst one. But yeah, it's only temporary, but I still want to get everybody's opinions or whatever, or their experience. So yeah, talk to you guys later.